After the patch, the 4-4-1-1 is looking like one of the best formations that we can use. I've been scoring goals and goals in Division 1 with this formation and these custom tactics. Yo, how's it going guys? Y5K, welcome to a brand new custom tactics video in FC 25, and we have got the 4-4-1-1 formation. Now it's looking like the 4-4-1-1 and the 4-4-2 formations are the meta after the patch. I have tried them both after the patch and they are both great, but to be honest I prefer the 4-4-1-1. I would rather have a center attack in mid than a second striker. Now these custom tactics is just amazing in game. I've been scoring goals and goals playing with these custom tactics. You're gonna have your right mid, left mid, center attack mid and striker all playing next to each other, and they will be always trying to get in behind and trying to break the defense line. And the good thing, after the patch you're gonna see players trying to get in behind by themselves. It would be better of course if you trigger your players to get in behind, but you don't have to, because after the patch you're gonna see players trying to get in behind. I have got so many tutorials coming very soon after the patch, but for now we have got the custom tactics for the 4-4-1-1. So with that being said, let's jump straight into the custom tactics. And if you are looking to build your dream team in FC 25 but you are concerned of the high cost of in-game coins, don't worry anymore, check out lootbar.gg. A platform that I have used many times. Lootbar is the cheapest and the safest platform on the market, offering an 8% discount compared to all others by using my code Y5K. Not only that, also an additional 8% off. Buying 1 million coins in-game will cost you 10 times more than Lootbar. Many huge content creators are using Lootbar, and not only that, also it's highly rated by users. Fast delivery within 30 minutes. Don't forget to use my code Y5K for 80% off. When it comes to cheap coins, there's not a better platform other than Lootbar. And now let's jump straight into the video. First thing first, here's the code if you wanna copy these custom tactics straight to your game. Now let's start things up with the build-up style. As you can see, I'm going with balance. Not only balance, ladies and gentlemen, you can also use short passing. They are both really good with this formation. Now in the end, I went with balance just to see more players trying to get in behind. With balance, you're gonna see you players trying to get in behind more than using short passing, and that's the reason why I think balance is better to use than short passing with this formation. Moving on into defense approach, as you can see, I'm going with the 70 depth, and if you don't like to play with high depth, you can go with 50-55. At the same time, I have heard great things about the high depth, about using 95 depth for example. It seems like after the patch the high depth is the meta, so you can go with 95 if you have tried it, but for me for now I'm going with the 70 depth. Let's move on into the player rules, and here's what the formation will look like with the ball. It will look like the 4-3-3-4 or the 4-2-1-3 formation when you have got the ball. As you can see, right mid and left mid would cut inside and they will be always trying to get in behind. I'm using inside forward with attack for the left mid and the right mid as well. With that, in game you're gonna feel like you have a right wing and a left wing. You're always gonna see them ready to go for a counter attack and staying forward. For the striker, what I'm using with him is advanced forward with attack, and for the center attacking mid I'm using the shadow striker player role. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want these custom tactics to work out for you in game, you must be using a player who has got the Shadow Striker Plus, if not the Plus Plus. It's really important to use a player who has got the Shadow Striker Plus or Plus Plus as your center attacking mid if you want these custom tactics to work out perfectly for you in game. For the right center mid, I'm using the box-to-box player rule, and for the left center mid, he is going to be your holding midfielder. He's going to be your CDM in game. Fullback with balance on the right back and left back defender on the center back. Now let me explain these custom tactics for you in game. As you can see, when you have got the ball, you're gonna have 4 players helping you on the attack, and of course they are the right mid, left mid, center attacking mid and the striker. Now like I've said, I'm using inside forward with attack on the right mid and left mid. With that, they won't come back on defense. Sometimes yup, you're gonna see them coming back on defense and helping you on the defense, but what I mean is when you are going for a counter attack, you're gonna see right mid and left mid staying forward and ready to go for a counter attack, which is absolutely great. And as we all know, as an inside forward, you're gonna see them cutting inside, playing next to the striker and always trying to get in behind. You're gonna see them playing next to the center attacking mid, always trying to get in behind, and you're not gonna see them providing width. So for the right mid and left mid with these custom tactics, you need players who can finish. You need players with absolutely great shooting, Finesse playstyle plus or Travella playstyle for example, because you need players who can finish. They will cut inside, always try to get in behind and play next to your striker. In game you're gonna feel like you have got a right forward and a left forward, playing it narrow and always trying to get in behind and trying to break the defense line. Now for the center attacking mid, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you must be using a player who has got the Shadow Striker plus, if not plus as your center attacking mid. And the reason for that is if you are using a player who has got the Shadow Striker plus, that time he's gonna play like a center forward in game, and that's what you want. With that in game, sometimes you're gonna see him trying to get in behind, trying to break the defense line. If there's some space, you're gonna see your center attacking mid trying to get in behind and trying to break the defense line, which is absolutely great. You need a player with really good pace as your center attacking mid. Not only that, also of course he is your playmaker in game. You must be using a player who has got really good pass, a player who can pull off a through pass every time you want him to. So you should be using a player who can hold up the play, a player who can deliver a great through pass. Not only that, also like I said, he is going to play like a center forward in game. So you should be using a player who has got really good pace and of course really good shooting at the same time. For the striker, as you can see, I'm using the advanced forward player role. With that, you're always gonna see him trying to get in behind. As we all know, as an advanced forward, he will literally stay on the defense line. You're always gonna see him trying to get in behind, always trying to break the defense line. Not only that, also on this formation, you only have got one striker. So I recommend you to use a player who has got 4-star weak foot, if not 5-star weak foot, of course. That's because sometimes you're gonna see him trying to get in behind on the right side, and sometimes you're gonna see him trying to get in behind on the left side. So in game, sometimes you're gonna see him finishing with his right foot, and sometimes you're gonna see him finishing with his left foot. So you should be using a player who has got 4-star weak foot, if not 5-star weak foot. Now let's move back into the center mids. Let's start things up with the right center mid. Like I said, he's going to be a box-to-box in game. As we all know, as a box-to-box, he's gonna help you on the attack, and when you lose the ball, he will come back on defense, and he will help you on the defense at the same time. So for the right center mid, you need a player with really good all-rounded stats. You need a proper box-to-box, a player who can help you on the attack by scoring, assisting, or just dribbling. At the same time, when you lose the ball, you need a player who can help you on the defense. You should be using a player who has got really good intercepting, tackling, defending, and physicality. And again, I recommend you to use a player who has got the box-to-box plus on your right center mid. Now for the left center mid, right here, you just need a CDM. You need a player with really good defending and physicality. And of course, you should be using a player who has got good pace at the same time. Right here, he's not gonna help you on the attack. No, you're only gonna see him staying back while attacking. Use a proper CDM, don't use a box-to-box. Don't care about his shooting, passing, or dribbling. The most important things for your left center mid is his defending, physicality, and pace. He's not gonna help you on the attack, so don't you care at all about his shooting or dribbling in game. And for the defense, basically your right back and left back on full back with balance. They won't help you on the attack, they will stay back while attacking. And for the center backs, defender, and for the goalkeeper, I'm using the sweeper keeper player rule. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, these are all the custom tactics and all the player rules that I'm using with the 4-4-1-1 after the badge. Like I said, it's really important to use a player who's got the Shadow Striker plus or plus as your center attacking mid, because with that he's gonna play like a center forward. If your striker couldn't get in behind, that time you're gonna see your center attacking mid trying to get in behind, basically playing like a second striker in game. The most important player on this formation is the center attacking mid 100%. He's gonna be the connection between your defense and your attack. He's gonna be the player to assist the right mid, left mid, and the striker when they are trying to get in behind. That's the reason why I'm making sure you use a player who has got the Shadow Striker plus or plus as your center attacking mid. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the video done. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.